Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cougar Den. Tonight, the Keysborough Cougars are back after taking the first week off. Round the finals against the visiting Hume City Broncos. My name is Jamie, and I'm joined here tonight with my co-host Carly.
Welcome. Boy, this is an exciting matchup. So anticipated. It was hard for Keysborough Cougars fans with the week off, but we've got our wish. We are in finals, and a win here guarantees us a spot in the grand final. Same for Hume, of course, but the Keysborough Cougars fans are hoping that doesn't come true. So how did we get here? Well, as Keysborough Cougars finished first on the ladder, they got the week off last week and booked their spot in this game, finishing the season with a record of 19 and 3 losses. And for Hume, they finished with 17 wins and 5 losses, and last week booked their spot in the semis here by a win against McKinnon. That finals win was 111-72. That game fell over in the first quarter pretty much. Hume absolutely flexed their muscles and
Just one of those nights from McKinnon, unfortunately.
Yeah, pointed on McKinnon, and that was that. And now we are here. Keysborough Cougars versus Hume City Broncos, and Cougars are hoping for a better result than through the season. Hume having the 2-0 head on Keysborough Cougars. Your starting 5 for Hume City Broncos: 3, Ricardo Time; 7, Robert Coman; 21, Kevion Green; number 42, Elijah Safalopolo; and number 37, Zach McKenzie. And for the Keysborough Cougars, number 3, AJ Williams; number 10, Simon Grant; number 21, Dylan Hare; number 33, Gerard Newby; and number 50, Benacoten. And sorry, we almost lost our headset there, and you wouldn't have had any broadcasters for the match, so apologies for that one. The game is underway, and Keysborough Cougars have the ball here baseline. Dylan Hare inbounding for the Keysborough Cougars.
Grant gets the ball in a low block, little spin, fade away, 2-point shot is missed. And Gerard Newby fighting for it, keeps it alive, and Broncos off and running now with the ball. Ricardo Time taking his first shot, and misses as well. AJ Williams tried to advance the ball up the court. Gerard Newby not looking at the ball, flying out of bounds on that one. Back to Hume City.
So as I mentioned, wasn't a favourable outcome in the regular season for the Keysborough Cougars against Hume City. First matchup, Hume won, and an end of game Hail Mary 105-103. And the second matchup, which was just 2 weeks ago, final game of the season, Keysborough lost 107-98. That was a close one all the way through, so it'll be interesting to see what we get here today.
McKenzie just puts in 2 off the offensive board. Time's a missed shot. Williams finding Hare up the top now. Grant trying to look for options, slowing down, being patient. Acoten now finding Newby. Fakes a 3, finds Benacoten. He's going to drive through the middle, 5 on the clock, finds Dylan Hare in that dunker's spot, puts it up, misses shot, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line for the first free throws of tonight. Dylan Hare doesn't often get too many free throws, but when he does, he makes them count. Hits the first. And makes the second 2 for 2. Apologies in advance. We have a few very aggressive pool noodles sitting nearby, if you're wondering what that noise is in the background.
I'm wondering when that became a thing. I've noticed that's a thing these days. When did kids realise you could use pool noodles for that?
It's better than the old school trumpets.
Robert Conan there with a 3 for Hume City.
Williams finding Hare, looking for Ben. Back to Hare in the post, kicking around Newby in the weak side corner for 3. way too strong on that one. Dylan Hare with the offensive board and puts it in for 2 points.
Dylan Hare doing all his work right under the basket today. Really interesting to note, and I'm not sure whether this will go on throughout the game or it's just an early tactic, but Benacoten seems to be being doubled by Hume City Broncos.
Very aggressive defense.
Yeah, they obviously want to take Benacoten out of the game, but they've missed him here, and he puts up a 3. No good.
Fortunate for Hume City on that one.
Yeah, you lose Benjamin Acoten, and a 3 is probably going in the hoop.
Time finding McKenzie up top. Thought about the 3, decided not to. Guarded by Dylan Hare, went on one. Shakes past him. It drives, and he is fouled. Dylan Hare not too sure about that one. And McKenzie just a little too short on the first. Misses both, a rare sight. And now Cougars looking to capitalise on this one. Hare finding Grant on that backdoor cut. Stolen back. Newby with a penguin dive to the floor. Williams has it now. Everybody scrambling to Coton. Guarded heavily by Green. Kicking it back up top, slowing it down. Newby on the wing. Guarded by Coleman. Finding Hare again up top. Intercepted by Green. Now Broncos are off and running. Elijah Cephalopolo goes up. And Dylan Hare gives him the easy 2. Not risking the foul.
Yeah, well, you don't compound the mistake, I suppose, and that was good straight-up defence there, nothing more you can do. And we've got an illegal screen there set by Dylan Hare. Cavion Green is pumped up about that one. It is Hume City ball. Aaron Frost, the first substitution for the Keysborough Cougars, checking in for Simon Grant. No substitutions yet for Hume City. 6:46 left on this first quarter.
Even last week, in what it was, as you said, an early blowout match against McKinnon, Coach Matt Foster heavily played his starters instead of trying to get a bit more of a rotation through the bench. McKenzie puts up a 3. McKenzie makes a 3.
Keysborough Cougars look to have been maybe in a little bit of a 2-3 zone there off the stoppage, but what do you give up in a zone? Usually is a 3, and that's what Hume found.
4 minutes played. Broncos with an early 10-4 lead. Green taps the ball out of bounds. Cougars will try again from the sideline.
They played Benjamin Acoten pretty much one-on-one there, Cavion Green, but the late help came in and the deflection out of bounds.
Williams with a handoff to Newby. 3 on the clock. Ben's got to put it up. Does. And goes off. Ricardo Time with a rebound there now. Coleman finds Cephalopolo. Back to Coleman. Reversing around to Green. One-on-one against Benacoten. Kicks it to the weak side corner. Time drives. A foot violation there off the Cougars. Hume City, baseline ball. Ricardo Time the inbound. Find McKenzie up high to the wing. Cephalopolo for 3. And it's good. Another 3 there for the Broncos. 13-4, 9-point lead now.
Broncos 3 of 4 from beyond the arc at the moment. That's a really good start for them. One that Coach Nathan Boat for the Keysborough Cougars will not be happy about. But he's just got to let his players play through it at the moment. Be curious to see how long it takes him to call a timeout. Aaron Frost makes immediate impact after checking in. Nice little spin move there.
Making that look very easy in the post. And Cavion Green adds another triple to the Broncos scoreboard. Hume City is feeling it right now here in this first quarter. Williams drives, kicks it back out. Coden with the ball. Mid-2. Too strong. Now Safalopolo's running now, looking for options. Goes around Dylan Hare, puts it up, and another 2-point basket there, forcing the hand of Coach Nathan Wade for the Cougars, calling the first time out of this match.
It's a little bit reminiscent of what Hume came out and did against McKinnon last week. They are really, really feeling it, coming out strong in these first quarters of these last two games. Really, really impressive stuff. The Hume City Broncos, 4 of 5 from beyond the arc, 80%. And the most impressive thing about that is it's 4 different players that have shot a 3. So it's not even someone getting hot. I mean, that's hard to defend. Only Ricardo Time he's the only starter without actually having made a 3. He has attempted one though. The sole miss. So right now, Keysborough Cougars need to do a better job at closing out to the 3 and making sure that Hume is not let loose from beyond the arc. I mean, there's only been 3 2-point field goals made for the Hume City Bronco, and they've been 100% on those, and I feel like they've been transition baskets as well. So right now, this is really playing into Hume's game and how they want to play, and Keysborough Cougars need to make some quick adjustments and get themselves back in the game. Keysborough Cougars, having taken 3 attempts of their own, 4 field goal attempts, and they're 2 of 4 from the field. Currently 4 rebounds for the Keysborough Cougars, 4 for Hume City Broncos. 2 offensive for the Keysborough Cougars, 1 for Hume.
4:44 remaining, game back on. Williams to Hebb, coming up the court. Williams again guarded by Elijah. Gets a switch on McKenzie, back to Elijah, goes in, misses, clashing the boards, a foul is called, and it's going to be Keysborough ball.
Yeah, that's reward right there for effort for Gerard Newby, just fighting harder than everybody else for that rebound. And Keysborough Cougars will be rewarded with the ball baseline here.
Yeah, finding a Coden in the corner. 12 on the clock, guarded by Green. Steps back for a deep 2. Too short on that one. Gerard Newby fighting for the ball, going everywhere. Comes up with it somehow. And gets a cross-court pass to a Coden with 5 on the clock. Dylan Hare in the corner now for 3. That's going to be short. Hume rebound. And it just looks like Hume City's just forcing Keysborough to do everything but their game so far in this match.
Like I said, it looks like they've just picked up where they left off last week, and Keysborough Cougars should taking some time to settle into the game here, and that's a errant pass there into Cavion Green's feet, and he rolls it out of bounds. Keysborough Cougars ball, something finally going the Cougars' way. They find themselves down 12 points, 3:45 to go here in the first.
Williams now with the ball. Guarded by McKenzie, almost loses it, gets it back. Finding Newby up top now. Cougars a little stagnant. Ben puts up a 3 and he's fouled. Ben doing Ben things. Benacoten going line for 3 shots.
Yeah, this is the Benjamin Acoten effect. You know, they're so concerned about Benjamin Acoten going off from beyond the arc that causes teams to foul him on 3-point attempts. We've seen this numerous times throughout the season. Ben on the season, one of the league leaders in 3-point shots made and attempted. Had a massive impact for the Keysborough Cougars. First year import coming from the USA, previously playing with Sherping Stars in Sweden.
Acoten finally sees one go in now, makes those 2 points.
Look, sometimes that's all you got to do is see it go through the hoop, and
3 points, my bad.
And you feel a little bit better about the next time you take that shot, having seen the ball go through the hoop. And Hume missed a 3. They are human after all.
Was that a pun? They are human. Well done. I like it.
Human, yeah. That's
I
not
like
too
it.
bad. It's not too bad.
Excuse me. Got the Coleman now, guarded by Dylan Moore. Cougars coming up with the steal now on Williams.
You could see though, Newby looked
Fighting
ahead
for the
though
ball.
to see if there was anything in transition, and no one was out and going.
Bodies fighting for the rebounds every time down that end. This time in Hume's favour. Boston Coleman getting into it off ball there as Time puts up a shot and misses. Williams with the boards. Gets a quarterback pass down the court. Newby comes up with it. Left open for three. Can't get it to go. And Hume flying back down the other end. 2-on-2 situation. Green goes up. Somehow gets the ball to bounce off the ring and goes in for 2 points.
Look, good defense, better offense. Dylan Moore having checked in for the Keysborough Cougars.
Frosty finds Okoden. Driving through the middle of the key, loses it again. 3 on the clock. Newby's going to have to do something with it. He goes up through the middle of the key. And it bouncing off a nice finger roll with Gerard Newby.
Maybe that's what we need more of, just some Hail Mary shots.
Haven't seen Newby drive it at all really so far in this match. 2 minutes to go here in the first.
Noah McKenzie having checked in for Hume City Broncos.
Coleman up high, looking for the handoff.
Along with
Finds Green.
Tyrese.
Kevin Green too strong on that
that's
one.
a
And
big fall, but he looks okay. Noah McKenzie. It's just skying in for that rebound there.
you really got to brace yourself when you see somebody land horizontally like that one. Fortunate enough, as you said, he looks okay. And Doris Matasha, it's inbound. Broncos trying again down here baseline. Coleman to McKenzie. Finds Time, left open, doesn't shoot it. Back to Coleman. And he shoots nothing but net. 3 points there. Another one for Hume City.
Shooting the lights out right now. Keysborough Cougars just need to withstand this storm right now.
Grant fine for it in the low post.
Fourth team foul on the Broncos. So the next one will see Keysborough Cougars going to the line. 1:24 in this first. So it'll be interesting to see if Cougars can take advantage of this situation. Aggressive drives towards the ring right now, I think, are what they need. Keysborough Cougars having gone a little bit taller here. Simon Grant, Benjamin Okoten, Dylan Moore and Gerard Newby all out on the floor along with Josh West.
And
Benjamin Okoten
there it is.
that one.
That's what the crowd's been waiting for. I don't even know how he found the space to put that up, but he does and sinks it.
And looks like it was called a 2-point shot, not a 3.
Ooh. Tough call. Doing great things down the other end now as well. Ben Okoten getting his hands in there, knocking it out of bounds. Time to set up the inbound. Finding Coleman on the handoff, back to Time. Puts up the 3. Short on that one. Newby with the rebounds there. Finding West now. Back to Newby, advancing up the floor. Going into the basket, making it look easy. Not easy enough. Misses that shot. Now 1-on-1 Green versus West. Drives and West reaching from behind, commits a foul, and the and one is called.
I mean, Joshua West is saying he didn't touch him, but that reach behind was just costly there with Cavion Green going to the line now to make an and one. Keysborough Cougars down 12, possibly 13 here after this free throw.
That was a bit flat on that one.
Yeah. And they come up with the rebound.
And more back to Okoten. Grant in the low post, wants it. Okoten takes it instead, puts it up, and it bounces off and in.
I feel like Keysborough Cougars are finding their feet a little bit here. They've just got to slow Hume down in transition right now. Hume are just charging ahead, and the Cougars just can't seem to get back and get some stops. Murray Myers going to check in for the Keysborough Cougars now for a little bit of defensive tenacity on the floor. Bit of speed. Murray Myers, defensive specialist for the Keysborough Cougars.
Natasha now at the line. Hits the first. And makes the second. 30 seconds to go.
Oh, we're right on the same page there. Cougars will slow it down, take a last shot here. And
Pentecote fouled on the shot. Currently a 12-point game. Cougars really want to make it 10. Single digits if they're lucky.
So the Hume City Broncos will now take they're all 21 seconds of the game clock. Shot clock will be turned off after these free throws to make a shot and not allow Keysborough Cougars to get another possession. So you'd imagine these are the last points put on the board for the Keysborough Cougars in this first quarter. And what's really important here for the Keysborough Cougars is that they get back in transition defense and get a stop.
We'd love to see a stop here for the Cougars. Natasha with the ball. Time, of course. Looking for his options. He's got 10 on the clock now. Finding Natasha on the wing, trying to get into Mackenzie in the post.
3
drives
seconds
instead,
left.
puts it up. Bounced off the top of the backboard. Noah Mackenzie is fouled. And it looks like the referees will discuss. And a foul is called.
Coach Nathan Boat for the Keysborough Cougars saying that the whistle went after the clock had expired for the quarter, but the referees are giving the free throws. It was not the end to the quarter that the Keysborough Cougars were looking for. And we're just waiting for confirmation on how much time will be left here in this first quarter, but I can't imagine it's anything over. We're looking about 2 seconds, I think the referees are saying. Look, I think regardless, Keysborough Cougars, whether they find themselves down 10, 11 or 12 points here, have weathered the storm a little bit. I mean, Hume have shot 5 of 9 from 3, so 55%. So an ideal start for them, and for the Cougars, 0 of 6. So, look, to be actually only down by 10 is actually, or, you know, like I said, whether it's 10, 11 or 12, isn't the end of the world. They've weathered the storm a little bit. I feel like they are finding their feet. And they've just got to come out with the same intensity that Hume brought in its first quarter, and they've got to bring that in the second quarter. Looks like we have 0.5 on the clock, so not much time for anything.
Noah Mackenzie iced at the line a little bit.
Yeah, I think the referees iced him.
Misses both again. And we have a lane violation. Noah Mackenzie getting a bonus attempt. And now they're resetting the clock again. Winding the clock back down from 1 minute, back to 0.5.
Looks like the referee indicated Josh West ran in before the shot had hit the rim. For those of you who don't know, you cannot cross the three-point line if you are not in a lineup before the shot. And we're resetting the clock again. So I think it'll go back to 0.5 since the clock started. And so everyone is just holding their breath for this free throw, yeah. And you've got to feel sorry for Noah McKenzie. As you said earlier, he was iced the first time, and now he has to stand here for another whole minute and wait for the clock to get down to 0.5.
5 seconds to go.
The longest end to a first quarter I've ever seen, that's for sure.
Voices in the stadium counting it down. Referees wouldn't want to get this wrong, and there we go, back to 0.5.
Pinpoint precision by the score table here at Keysborough Cougars. Shout out to them.
And referees called quarter time. There's 0.1 seconds to go. Cougars going to inbound.
I love that everyone's arguing over how much time is left over who's going to inbound it with 0.1 left. That's an interesting end to the quarter. Okay, so on that note, Keysborough Cougars trail by 11 after the first quarter. Scoring leaders, Benjamin Acoten for the Keysborough Cougars got off 9 points. Elijah Cephalopolo and Cavion Green for Hume with 7 points. Robert Coleman with 6 and Zach McKenzie with 5. So Hume filling up the point leaderboard there. Assist leaders, Zach McKenzie with 3. For Keysborough Cougars, Benjamin Acoten with 2 and Ricardo Time for Hume with 2 as well. Rebounding leaders, Gerard Newby doing what Gerard Newby does best, 4 rebounds. Noah McKenzie with 3 for Hume. Steals leaders, Cavion Green with 3 steals. Impressive work there. No one else with anything more than 1. Of those 4 rebounds, Gerard Newby has 2 defensive and 2 offensive boards. And Noah McKenzie with 2 offensive rebounds. So after the first period, Keysborough Cougars shooting it from the field at 31%, 5 of 10 from 2 and 0 of 6 from 3, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. So they're doing well on their free throws. They have 9 rebounds, 4 offensive, 5 defensive. And Hume City Broncos shooting it at 58% from the field. So they've come up to a red hot start here. 5 of 9 from 2, 5 of 8 from 3. So they're shooting it pretty much as well from the 2 as they are from the 3 right now. 3 of 7 from the free throw line, so not as good from the free throw line for them. 11 rebounds, 4 offensive and 7 defensive boards. Hume, for most of the season, have been one of the best in the league in points scored. So Keysborough Cougars need to do a little bit of a better job here defensively at keeping Hume under wraps.
And not that it makes up for the total 11-point deficit, but Hume are up in fast break points, 8 fast break points to the Cougars 0.
Yeah, Hume are very aggressive in transition. This is what they do. Keysborough Cougars know this and have to find a way to be more disciplined in defensive transition. And here we go, we start the second quarter.
Grant with the ball, hand off to Acoten, looking for Newby in the post. 1-on-1 against the shorter Ricardo Time. Puts it up. Misses. Gets his own board. Cleans up his own mess and puts it back in for the first points of the quarter.
Good start there for Gerard Newby.
McKenzie up top. Finding Green. And faced by Williams. Drive and stolen by AJ Williams. Cavion Green wanted some sort of a foul there.
But that's why he gave up the turnover there, because he was too busy wanting a foul and took his eyes off the ball.
Williams with a lovely assist. We call that a shot fake. And 2 points there for Gerard Newby.
Within 8 here to start the second quarter. 2 stops in a row. They're looking for a third. They don't get it. What a shot there. Elijah Cephalopolo knocking that one down.
Now Benacoten finds Newby in the corner, back up top to Williams, open for three, not open enough. Green with a rebound, pushing it down the floor. Dylan Hare gets his hands on it, not enough, and now Green coast to coast and was fouled on that drive, gets an easy bucket, and he'll go line for one more.
Keysborough Cougars have got to be a little bit more disciplined here. They know Cavion Green, he's a very effective driver, and they've just got to keep their hands out. If he's going to get the shot, he's going to get it regardless. And there's no point putting their hands in there. Keysborough Cougars keep complaining, saying they're not touching him, but at the same time, the referees are going to see a reach in and they're going to call it, and Keysborough Cougars just have to be more disciplined here. I think it's a real thing about discipline right now for the Cougars, playing a good enough game to keep up with Hume, but the 1%ers are what's hurting them.
Thing is, when Cougars played against McKinnon a few weeks ago, they started off in a similar situation, down by 20-odd early in the match, and fortunate for them, they managed to claw their way back throughout the rest of the three quarters, and that's what they have to do here tonight, especially if AJ Williams keeps playing like that. 2 points there for Williams.
Yeah, just great read there by AJ Williams, reading the floor perfectly and seeing the gap. And Coleman saw the gap there as well and shot a three, but he missed. Cavion Green with the follow-up putback.
And that's why box outs are important.
Keysborough Cougars down 13 points here. A lot of physicality here. We know this about Hume. They like to play a very physical game.
Williams up high, looking to split the defenders there, throws it up and puts it in. I thought that was going to be a Williams-Newby lob.
I'm not sure if he thought about it for a second, but by the time he thought about it, he decided better of it. And once again, this transition for Hume.
Back down the other end.
Such an underrated part of the modern game, transition basketball.
Hare with a little handoff to Newby down baseline, and a wayward pass. Cross caught out of bounds there by Newby. 13-point game. McKenzie the inbound for the Broncos. Robert Coleman in the middle, kicking it back out to Green. Puts up the three. Over the long arms of Benacoten. Three-pointer is good. Another bucket for Hume City.
Yeah, Hume are just shooting it from three like it's easy layups under the basket.
Now Williams' turn. Joins in on that note. 3 points. Gerard Newby beat on that backdoor cut again.
Cavion Green with that slot cut there, and the defense was sleeping. I'd say it's the easiest layup of the night for him, but I
don't think it was.
He's had a few easy ones.
Six and a half minutes to go. Timeout again. Hand forced by Nathan Vogt for the Cougars. 15-point game now.
Yeah, timely break for the Keysborough Cougars. They have got to find a way to keep themselves attached in this game. At the very least, get to the halftime break. At the moment, they just look like they're a little bit lost. And Hume look like they have all the directions. Keysborough Cougars, 6 turnovers for the game, 6 for Hume as well. 5 personal fouls committed by Hume, 7 for the Cougars. Only one team foul for the Cougars this quarter.
Dylan Hare now with the ball for Keysborough. Gets an open lane to the basket, finds Gerard Newby, and he's fouled on the dunk attempt. That was a really nice play to watch. It's a shame Gerard Newby couldn't finish that one. Everyone was up on the bow waiting for it.
Yeah, Gerard Newby's been doing that a few times now. These nice backdoor cuts. Obviously, someone is ball watching on the Hume Broncos as well, and Newby has been exploiting that, but he just hasn't quite gotten the opportunity. But right there, almost executed perfectly. Either way, he's gone to the line for what's hopefully 2 points for the Cougars.
And makes them both. Time. Guarded by Williams. Looking to go coast to coast again. Trying to post him up in the block. And the foul is drawn. AJ Williams, that's his first personal. Broncos runner stuck. Don't see too many of them. Time finding Coleman. Up top, driving, gets to the basket, and 2-point basket is good. Play on. Yeah, wanting that on-ball screen, doesn't get it, finds Newby on the wing instead. Off the ball, bodies pushing everywhere. Newby taking on Safalopolo, back out to Hare. 8 on the clock, spin move, drives, stolen. Mackenzie's off and running now. 4-on-2 for the Broncos. Time's open for 3. And hits another 3, this time in the deep corner. Broncos really trying to make a point of emphasis to double as soon as the Cougars hit cross court. And Hare missing the bunny now for the Cougars.
It's just indicative of the night there for the Keysborough Cougars. Nothing going their way and everything going Hume's way right now. And Hume just really feeling it. They're playing an incredible game.
Cavion Green, 2 points there over Gerard Newby.
Cougars find themselves down in a 20-point hole halfway through the second quarter.
After what was almost 10 points at the break. Now Benacoten, corner for 3.
Gosh, the Keysborough Cougars needed that.
Somehow getting that one to go.
Keysborough Cougars are looking for some stops here. The answer every time by Hume. I mean, they are 9 of 13 from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible. Only the second team foul on Hume. Benjamin Acoten inbounding the ball, and AJ Williams just decides to shoot.
2 left. Now Mackenzie's running now. Broncos often going one-on-one to the basket. Williams gets the cookies. And now he's off and running. Puts it up and somehow gets a spin off the glass. 2 points there. Williams trying to do everything in his power to keep the Cougars in this. Coleman, hand off to Time. Back to Coleman on the cut. Intercepted and out of bounds. Cougars ball now.
AJ Williams now up to 9 points for the Keysborough Cougars. Gerard Newby having played this whole game so far, along with Benjamin Acoten. Neither of those two have had a rest. AJ Williams only with a short 2-minute rest.
Then Acoten finds Newby in the block. Fakes, goes up. And thank the Cougar Lord for Aaron Frost, because Newby should not have missed that shot.
I'm just picturing what the Cougar Lord looks like.
I think you see, if you're lucky enough to watch the footage, you can see him wandering around here somewhere.
He's hanging out with TCP.
He looks a lot shorter than I remember. Anyway, Newby with the ball. Cougars looking to go back-to-back baskets.
Cougars looking for some stops. They've got some. And now can they make hay while the sun shines and get some points on the board? AJ Williams, 11 points. He is putting the Cougars on his back. The score now just 14 points. Can Cougars get it under 10 by half-time?
And now time kicks it back out to Suffolk Polo for three. Finally misses a three-pointer. Hume City come up with the goods. They'll get another chance at it. Time for three. Time not for three, and Dylan Hare comes up with the boards now. Cougars off and running.
Under 3 minutes. Cougars have gotten some stops. They've strung those stops together. AJ Williams! Three! And Cougars are back in this. The crowd is up and ready to go. They see their Cougars have shown up. It is an 11-point game.
Nathan Voigt looks like he's about to pop a vessel. He is animated right now. Green for three. Misses. Another offensive rebound for the Broncos.
It is loud in this building. I don't know whether our headphones are giving that to you, but wow, the energy in this building is incredible.
And tapped out of bounds off what seems to be AJ Williams' hand last.
3 referees all seem to confer that the ball is Hume's. 2 minutes in this quarter left. I think it'll be really important if Keysborough Cougars keep it around the 10 to 12 mark. If they can get it under 10, that would be great, but I think 10 to 12 is a really achievable goal for the Cougars.
Got to take it in little steps. Still another half a basketball to play. Natasha now with the ball, finding Mackenzie on the wing. 3-point miss. Another offensive rebound, grabs his own Mackenzie, guarded by Benacoten. Finding time in the post, spins, fakes, puts it up. 2 points and 1. A foul is called again. Cougars, their hands flailing everywhere this quarter.
It's just their inability right now to grab an a defensive rebound. It was just hurting them. It's just giving Hume second, third opportunities to score, which is making it really hard when they're already shooting 65% from the field, and then you're getting the stops but giving them an offensive rebound. Up to 7, potentially 8. There we go, 8 offensive rebounds for Hume, 18 in total. Keysborough Cougars with 7 offensive rebounds, 13 in total. So Keysborough Cougars losing the battle on the glass at the moment. That's the typical story of these two teams. It's all decided on the glass, and it's reflected in the scoreboard. Great hustle there by Simon Grant. I know he didn't come up with the ball there, but that's the kind of plays you have to put your body on the line, and everyone else will follow. Keysborough Cougars are the best rebounding team in the league. Hume, the second best rebounding team in the league. In total rebounds, offensive rebounds, and defensive rebounds. Jack McKenzie going to work against Benacoten.
Oh, making it look so easy.
He is left-handed, so that is the shot he wants, and all of a sudden it's back out to 18 points. Ben just pulls up and says, nope, 15. They gave him way too much space there.
Green misses a handoff from time, throwing it out of bounds, and Cougars looking to go again. 1 minute and 3 seconds to go here in the first half.
Timeout by Hume City Broncos. One minute left. Look, you'd presume that Coach Matt Foster is pretty happy with what he's seeing so far. I do think the pace of this game's gone up. It's a little bit frantic right now, and potentially just calling this timeout just to settle things a little bit and get some good looks in this last minute. Whilst Keysborough Cougars are looking to cut that lead, potentially 10 to 12 points, Hume are certainly wanting to get that lead back out to 20 points. It was a very short-lived 20-point lead, but certainly that's how they'd like to be going into the second half of this game. Coach Nathan Boat emphasising, I'm sure, stringing together some more stops here in this one before this half is over.
And resuming play now, Cougars with the ball. AJ Williams. Run on the shit. Finds Newby, back to Grant up top. Benacoin wanted it in the corner, but before that could happen, Gerard Newby commits an offensive foul. Kenzie to inbound to Natasha.
Yeah, just a bit of a moving screen there by Gerard Newby, resulting in the turnover.
Drives, face goes up. Cougars left him somehow, but manages to miss it. And stolen back now, Natasha with the goods. 34 seconds to go. Time on the weak side cut, puts it up, misses.
So interesting strategy here by Coach Nathan Boat for the Keysborough Cougars, coming out in a 2-3 zone. Interesting because Hume is shooting the lights out from 3, obviously trying to slow down their momentum, but the other thing that you give up in a zone is rebounds, and Hume are killing Keysborough Cougars on the boards right now, but Keysborough Cougars have got to find something different, something to disrupt the rhythm here of Hume, and I think Coach Nathan Boat is rolling with a zone to see if he can take them out of what they're comfortable in.
And
oh gosh.
And off the Ricardo time, missed 3. Zach McKenzie gets up there and puts it back in. And the Hume City franchise here at the Den are up and about as we hit halftime here at the Den.
Wow, he went soaring in. That was pretty unbelievable. No one boxed out Zach McKenzie, and to finish this quarter, Hume City Broncos lead by 14 points. In the scheme of things, it's actually not all that bad, I think, with the way that the Keysborough Cougars...
It feels so much worse than 14 points.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I could have looked up and, Cougars could have been down by 20, so it's really an achievable margin to come back in that second half, but they're going to have to find something else. Look, that zone looked like it had some effectiveness, and I think that, as I said, Coach Nathan Boat is just looking for something right now to take Hume out of their offense.
Even the fact that we've harped on so much about Hume City getting those offensive rebounds, they only lead Keysborough by 3 in second chance points, 13-10.
Yeah, so I think you have to roll the dice with it and go with the zone, regardless of the fact that you do give up rebounds in a zone. It's just something that he's got to be able to do to take Hume out of this insane hot start. So leaders for the game, scoring leaders. Cavion Green, 19 first quarter points, followed by Benjamin Acoten for Keysborough Cougars on 15, and Elijah Cephalopolo with 15 points. AJ Williams closely behind, 14 points. Assist leader Zach McKenzie with 6 assists, nicely done. Ricardo Time with 3, and for Keysborough Cougars, Dylan Hare, Gerard Newby and AJ Williams all with 2 assists. Rebounding leaders Gerard Newby with 7 rebounds. 4 offensive. Cavion Green with 5. Steals leaders Cavion Green still with 3. AJ Williams up to 2. And I think that concludes this first half of basketball. Don't go too far. This one is sure to be good. I mean, if it hasn't already delivered on that front, tune in for the second half for more.
Thank you, everyone. We will see you back shortly in just under 8 minutes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Den. If you are just tuning in now, we're just about to start the third quarter. Your Keysborough Cougars are currently down 14 points to Hume City Broncos, 62-48.
Yeah, so the story of the first half. Hume got out in transition. Hume shot lights out from three. And that's essentially the difference in the game right now. Yeah, we have a pretty even rebound game, which is probably not something we expected given that Hume are up to happen. But that's the story. So it'll be interesting to see if this is a tale of two halves, or do Hume come out with the exact same energy and three-point accuracy as the first half, and
Exhibit
it looks
A.
like that's what's going to happen here.
Robert Coleman hits the three. Cougars looking to answer now. Grant with the ball up top, finding Ben on the roll. Blocked from behind by Cavion Green, getting up there. And now going back down the other end. An offensive foul. Dylan Hare with a great position on defense. Cavion Green is not happy with that one. Boys. Thought he might have been limping, might have just been him getting up. Anyway, Cougar ball now, finding Newby up the top here. Guarded by McKenzie, slowing it down. Trying to control the pace, the Cougars. Hare on the screen to Benacoten. And Simon Grant in the corner, 4-3. Haven't seen him put up too many tonight so far.
So, spoiler alert for anyone that doesn't want to know the score of the McKinnon-Melbourne University game. Melbourne Uni is currently up by 2 points. So, we will keep you attuned to that game.
And speaking of 2 points, Cavion Green gets another basket. Nothing but net. Mid-range two-pointer. And Hare is fouled by Cavion Green.
Both these programs very successful in state champ. 2023, Hume lost the grand final to McKinnon 90-74. Keysborough Cougars are only their third year in state champ and have been beyond what they could have imagined in terms of success as a club under coach Nathan Vogt. Just exceeded expectations, as I said, as a club. The way they've transitioned from Div 1 to state champ, very impressive. And what they're looking for is an appearance in the grand final, just coming up short last year. This game can send one of these two teams straight into the grand final with a week off. The other will play the winner of Melbourne Uni and McKinnon.
Time with the ball now. Hesitating going up on AJ Williams. Simon Grant with a rebound. Still in Hare. Kicks it down the court. Drive Newby to Benacoten. Open for three. And he gets another one. Benacoten. Great shot there in transition. Starting to heat up now. Cougars trying to look for a few back-to-back stops. Still in Hare. There's one there. Going down coast to coast. And decides not to put it up. And now it's stolen. Now Safilopolo for three. Answers back with that. That really should not have happened.
Dylan Hare has got to take that shot. I love the unselfish play, but... Yeah.
Hare short on that three. Williams with a rebound. A little too open for his liking. Misses that one. And Simon Grant fouls on the rebound now.
Cougars down 19.
Just a little side note, something to watch. A few plays ago, Cavion Green picking up a personal foul. That was his third personal foul. At the time, he pleaded to his coaches to leave him in the game. So we'll see how that starts to play. And in saying that, he's now subbed out.
Not before he got some lollies from the Keysborough Cougars bench. I don't know what that was about. Maybe he's cramping and he needs some... I don't know.
Straight to the hydrolyte.
Sugar. It's not really sugar, yeah, but anyway.
And Coleman up high, straight to the middle of the key. Dunga spot position to Zach McKenzie.
With the dunk.
Getting up again for another highlight for his reel tonight. Here to West on the wing. 8 on the clock now. Newby got to make something happen. And he does. A 3-pointer, nothing but net. Gerard Newby back into this game. Trish Natasha. Now fakes out Dylan Hare. Steps back. Misses a free. Benacoten with a rebound. And slowing it up now finds Williams instead. AJ. Getting around Natasha with ease, puts it up off the glass and 2 points.
What a move, AJ Williams.
Ricardo time, guarded well by Josh West. Everyone fighting for the ball. Dylan Hare finds Benacoten now. Surely he's going to pull up. Does. In transition, short. Dylan Hare fighting for it. Benacoten with the ball again. 12 on the clock. Cougars will try again. Benacoten getting around. Cephalopolo finds Newby for a
what a play!
Puts
the
it in.
assist by Benjamin Acoten to Gerard Newby.
And I am out of breath on that one.
Yeah, that was a long period of play.
Elijah finding Natasha now. Weak side wing. Time with the ball. Behind the line, 8 on the clock. Skipping it across to the deep corner. Coleman steps in and commits the offensive foul. Dylan Hare.
And Hume City Broncos, what a timeout. Matt Foster has seen enough. The Keysborough Cougars back within 14 points, but it's the way they're playing that's got to scare Matt Foster.
14.
Yeah.
For the first time tonight, it feels like a healthy 14-point deficit.
I love the way that the Cougars are playing in this last couple of minutes here. That's Cougar basketball. Keysborough Cougars lead the league in percentage of scores that come off assists, and we've seen some beautiful displays of assists by the Keysborough Cougars. That lovely dime by Benjamin Acoten to Gerard Newby, who's just in the right place, the right time, and the momentum does feel like it's swung in the Keysborough Cougars' favour here. You know, Hume using one of their timeouts, not even halfway through the third quarter. They're not taking any chances with this lead when a spot in the grand final is on the line.
It just comes down to what you would assume is this final 15 minutes bar overtime.
Last time these two teams played, Hume hurt Keysborough Cougars as well from the three. They shot about 70% from three in the first half, and they've been pretty lethal here in this game. 11 of 20, so 55%. Just over halfway through the second.
Williams will be up and under, misses. Goes off the hands of Gerard Newby, out of bounds.
Keysborough Cougars have picked up a little bit with their three-point shooting, though. They are 7 of 18, so they're 38% right now. AJ Williams up to 16 points even with that miss. Gerard Newby with a nice 13 points, and Benjamin Acoten with 18. They're doing the majority of the heavy lifting for the Keysborough Cougars.
And time with an easy 2-point bucket there.
For Hume, Cavion Green 23 points. Cephalopolo 18, and Robert Coleman with 14. And Hume are out again, running the ball, pushing in transition.
Elijah fakes the three, steps back, misses. AJ Williams coming up with the ball now.
That was a great contest by Benjamin Acoten. First time, didn't get sold on the pump fake, didn't leave the floor, so couldn't draw the foul. And another three by the Cougars.
A little trigger happy Keysborough.
I think they just want to see the score, the deficit come down.
And that 3-point miss helps. Williams finding Benacoten. Misses that attempt. And McKenzie in the post, one-on-one against Acoten, kicks it back out, finds Cephalopolo, 10 on the clock. McKenzie for three, and he makes it.
Zach McKenzie, 43% of his field goal attempts are threes. Very good shooter. Most efficient three-point shooter at the moment, actually.
Josh West finding Dylan Hare in the post, guarded by Elijah, backs him down, puts it up, and makes it look so easy. 2 points there, Dylan Hare.
Yeah, great work there by Dylan Hare. And then getting back in transition and stopping that fast break there.
And Gerard Newby commits the and one foul.
Yeah, he pulled his hands out, but I just don't think early enough. Every time Cougars go on a little run and get a little bit of momentum, Hume are just so good at finding an answer to it. I mean, these have arguably been the 2 best teams in the league all year. Keysborough Cougars finishing first, Hume second. Hume with a couple of, I suppose, puzzling losses towards the end of the season that bumped them down to second. And Keysborough Cougars finishing the season pretty strong, securing their spot.
As you said, funnily enough, Hume City with 5 losses for the season, none of them to Keysborough. Newby backing down Mackenzie, and Mackenzie blocks the shot. And the little shovel pass from Natasha goes waywards.
2 minutes 50 left in this third quarter. Cougars are down 20 points.
Dylan Moore with the ball now. Looking for options, finds Williams up top. High ball screen from Newby in the roll. Williams going himself, spins, gets to the basket, puts it up, takes the contact and puts it in. Time, puts it up over Dylan Hare, misses. John Newby with the rebound now. Cougars 2v3. Williams is going to go all the way, puts it up, goes under, and off the glass. He is on fire.
He is doing everything he can to keep his team connected right now in this game. And that's just so easy by Cavion Green. It's just his ability to get anywhere he wants on the floor and make a shot is unbelievable. Him and AJ Williams are really similar in that way, and it's a joy to watch if you are a basketball fan, regardless of who you go for. Benjamin Curtin wanting the foul there, but instead he gets the ball. No foul, just an out of bounds off Hume. Cavion Green getting a break here.
Dylan Moore in the corner with the ball now, finding Coden, 4 on the clock, puts up the 3, falls short off the front of the rim. Dylan Hare comes up with the boards. He's going to find a Coden again. Misses again. Dylan Moore coming in and cleaning up.
Great work there by Dylan Moore, just not giving up on the play, crashing the boards. Yep. Checked into the game, and he puts his mark on it.
Dylan Hare guarding Mackenzie now. Spins, kicks it back out to time. And Dylan Moore commits a foul.
Might not have been such a bad foul, actually, in retrospect. He'd been beaten there and stops the easy shot by Hume.
And Cougars coming up with a steal there. Hume City, unfortunate on that one. AJ Williams going up and fouled by Noah Mackenzie.
Unreal effort here by AJ Williams. I mean, what a fantastic signing by the Keysborough Cougars a couple of years ago now. He's been with the club, just recently celebrated his 50th game with the club. And he has just been such a valuable asset.
Very, very consistent player, day in, day out.
And like I said, if you're a fan of basketball, you're a fan of AJ Williams.
And he makes them both. 14-point game, 54 seconds to go in this third quarter. Coleman back to time, up high, guarded heavily. McKenzie on the wing, fakes, drives back to Coleman for three. Robert Coleman making another one from beyond the arc.
He is 5 of 6 from 3.
From their tallest player as well. You don't see that too often. It is the way of the world as Benacoten steps back for a 2-point jump shot of his own. 18 on the clock. Williams trying to steal the ball. Time comes up with it again. 12 on the clock now. Guarded by Newby. Slowing it down. They'll take the last shot. 5 to go. High ball screen. Time steps back. Reminiscent of the game 1 against the Cougars. Misses. McKenzie gets the rebound. Just couldn't get the shot to drop on that one. A very erratic final possession there.
I've got to say my heart skipped a beat seeing Zach McKenzie fly in there for that rebound after what happened at the end of the second. But no score, no shot. Time expires on the third quarter. Cougars are down 15 points. I mean, it just feels like that Keysborough Cougars have it within them to win this. But they've got to play a full 10 minutes here, and they've got to get some stops. And they've got to hope that I think Hume miss a couple of threes. Scoring leaders. Cavion Green, 25 points, so 6 points that quarter for him. AJ Williams with 22 points, Benjamin McCurtain with 20, Elijah Cephalopolo with 18, and Coleman up to 17. Assist leaders, Zach McKenzie now up to 8, Cephalopolo 5, and for Keysborough Cougars, Gerard Newby with 4. Rebounding leaders, Gerard Newby up to 8 rebounds. Zach McKenzie equaling him with 8. AJ Williams with 5, and Ricardo Time with 5 as well, along with Cavion Green. The steals leaders, Dylan Hare is now up to 3 steals. AJ Williams with 3 and Cavion Green with 3. 5 offensive rebounds for Zach McKenzie, 4 for Gerard Newby. Keysborough Cougars shooting at 46% from the field, so they've improved their efficiency from the field. 57% from 2-point range, 30% from 3-point range. So all these stats are on the up. They're 11 of 11 from the free throw line. Great free throw shooting, gotta love that. 25 rebounds, 11 offensive, 14 defensive, 15 assists as a team, 8 steals, 1 block, and 11 turnovers. For Hume, 59% from from the field, 63% from 2, and 54% from 3. So everything that Cougars are doing well, Hume's just doing a little bit better. Except free throws, they're 60% from the line. 31 rebounds in total, so they are winning the rebound count. 11 offensive and 20 defensive. They've got 20 assists as well, which is impressive for Hume. 6 steals, 2 blocks, and 16 turnovers. So 5 more turnovers than the Keysborough Cougars.
Robert Coleman stolen. And now Hume City looking to go again. McKenzie fakes, goes over Williams. No contest there. AJ Williams just a little too short on that note. And the referee pauses the game. We need the floor sweepers, please. Down the other end. Williams looking to make more magic happen. He's got 10 minutes to do it. Benacoten now up high, guarded by Green, driving to the basket, puts it up, little jump shot off the glass.
That's the versatility of Benjamin McCurtain. I mean, you know him as a 3-point shooter, but he can absolutely get inside the paint and put up a shot. And because he's so tall with such long arms, it's really hard to contest those shots against him.
Very high release.
Zach McKenzie, though, I feel like is that exact player as well, you know. Can shoot it from three, but once he gets in that paint, very tall, very long arms, really strong and physical.
Creighton misses that one. McKenzie with a rebound.
McKenzie 1 rebound now away from a double-double.
Elijah misses the three. Hot potato going everywhere. Williams comes up with it. Puts it up and somehow got that to go over the hands of Robert Coleman and drops it for 2 points.
Seems like a little bit of a slower pace here in this fourth quarter. Both teams are a little bit more relaxed. It's a little bit less frenetic than it was in the third. Everyone just being a bit patient.
Williams, suicide steal, comes up with it in the end by Benacoten. And now Williams is left open. Misses the free try. Newby with a putback, misses again. Dylan Moore, offensive rebound, and he travels down the baseline there. Cougars subbing in first time of the quarter, and Dylan Hare and Aaron Frost back onto the court. Aaron Frost will be looking to get a lot of those much needed rebounds. And now McKenzie baseline cut, kicks it back out to time for three. Misses. Dylan Hare gets the boards, finding Newby on the run, finding Aaron Frost down in there, and he is fouled on the shot. Not a bad defensive play, Robert Coleman. He's forcing the hand of Aaron Frost to earn his 2 points on that fast break.
So a spoiler alert for people that don't want to know the McKinnon Melbourne University score. Block your ears now. A bit of a turnaround in that one. McKinnon is now up by 11 points, outscoring Melbourne Uni in that third quarter 25-15. So they've turned the tables and they are in the driver's seat going into the fourth.
Aaron Frost makes 2 for 2 at the line. 13-point game, 7 minutes to go now. Green puts up a 3. 16-point game, my apologies. And it just looks like it is now or never for Keysborough. There's still a bit of time, definitely not saying there isn't, but starting to become an issue as Gerard Newby doing Gerard Newby things at the other end. A little left-hand scoop shot. 2 points is good.
There's been a few of those kinds of shots this quarter, just easy little layups for the Cougars, taking the driving lanes and...
Now Frost got beat on that drive. Robert Coleman got him on his hip. He'll go to the line, misses a shot. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Clears the first. And clears them both. Dylan Hare, wide open drive to the basket, and he's fouled on the floor. I'm sure Cougars would have rather the 2 points there.
Yeah, that's one of those situations where you would rather the referees don't blow their whistle. But the referees have to call the game the way they have to call it, and Keysborough get the ball side out here.
Hare wide open in the corner for 3, and he hits it.
Shot. 13-point game. How many times have we been in this situation saying Keysborough Cougars have got the momentum, but they just can't get it under 10 points?
Green for a deep 3 off the front of the rim. Williams thought about skipping it down the court. In
fact, I don't think it's been under 10 points since that first quarter. And there's a foul by Ricardo Time, who puts his hands up in utter shock. And no wonder he was shocked, because the foul wasn't even on him. Hayden McIntosh picked up that one. And I love the look on Hayden McIntosh's face, like he thought it was Ricardo Time. This to cut it to 11 points. Try for 12. AJ Williams up to 24 points. He is the Cougars' leading scorer. Tavion Green, 28 points, is the only other scorer above AJ Williams in points at the moment.
McIntosh up high, finds Safulopolo. Finds McKenzie in the corner, fakes and loses it out of bounds. And it's going to be Bronco ball. McKenzie right in the middle of the key, gets the ball, taking on Dylan Head, backs it back out. 5 on the clock, it's got to go up. Steps back, deep 2, misses, and Williams just saves him from getting his own rebound.
I'm not sure Hume realised how much time was left on the clock there. It looked a little bit slow with the ball.
AJ Williams embracing the contact there as Zach McKenzie blocked the shot from, I don't even know how far back he was, but he pushes the body of AJ Williams in the process.
There was some very extravagant reactions there by both Zach McKenzie and then on the sideline by Matt Foster, the Hume coach. Hume on 14 fouls. This right here, AJ Williams has the opportunity to cut it to 10 points with 5 minutes 40 left.
I don't think we've seen that since first quarter.
No, I said first quarter. It hasn't been under 10. This is big. No pressure, AJ Williams. He makes them both.
Some people would say you are a very lucky woman. Cardo time. Cardo by Williams, drives, takes him on, and it is offensive foul. The Cougar crowd are up and about here. AJ Williams having himself a night.
And AJ Williams has forced Hume City Broncos into a timeout. Matt Foster has seen enough and he is irate with the referees right now. But AJ Williams is doing absolutely everything that he can to get Cougars across the line.
And I rate this game a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, the score doesn't almost do it justice. It's been an incredible game. I mean, the quarter-by-quarter scores, Keysborough Cougars were outscored 28 to 17. But then in the third quarter, they outscored Hume. Then were outscored 34 to 31, and then outscored 25 to 24. This quarter, they're outscoring Hume 14 to 9. So the quarters have actually been quite even. The quarters have been quite even, though, except for that first quarter, really. I mean, Cougars wouldn't be finding themselves in all that bad a position had that first quarter not really gotten away from them. And an interesting fact for you, Hume are amongst the top 3 teams, so we're talking Keysborough, Hume and McKinnon are pretty poor in the fourth quarter. Statistically. So Keysborough Cougars know this and they're taking advantage of it right now. They are capitalising on this momentum that they've got going, and they've got hope.
Just under 5.5 minutes to go. Williams, of course, has the ball, loses it. Time down the court now, puts it up a little up and under off the glass.
Wow, what a
2
shot.
points. Try Newby inbounding quickly. Williams
Back out to 12 points. Just when Cougars had an opportunity to get it under 10.
AJ Williams, I don't even know how he does it anymore.
29 points, AJ Williams.
Now now the crowd has taken it to another notch finally for Keysborough, and now another missed opportunity.
Cougars have an opportunity here, though, to get it under 10.
Williams finds Dylan Hare in the corner, misses that one. Mackenzie with a rebound now.
And Hume is slowing it down a little bit.
For the first time in this game, I think they're walking it up the court.
Just trying to take some time out of this game. Oh, gosh.
That was very lucky. I mean, great work.
Benjamin Acoten for three.
Misses. Should have followed his shot, but let Cavion Green get it instead. Now Ricardo Time again pacing very slowly up the court.
Time is running out for the Cougars. They've got to get some stops. Can they get more possessions here than Hume?
Time misses that one. Dry Newby with the boards. Newby's been a little quiet so far. It's been the AJ Williams show for Keysborough. And Dylan Hare throws it straight to Robert Coleman as Aaron Frost fouls in the process.
And to me, it looks like Keysborough Cougars might be a little bit tired themselves. I mean, a lot of these players have played some pretty heavy minutes. AJ Williams, 34. Benjamin Acoten, 36. Dylan Hare, 28. Gerard Newby, also 36. So Gerard Newby hasn't sat, neither has Benjamin Acoten. Hume City, they've had similar minutes. Ricardo Time hasn't sat. Robert Coleman, he's had 32 minutes. Cavion Green, 32 minutes. Zach McKenzie, 30 minutes. And Elijah Safalopolo, 27 minutes. So the starters in this game are logging some very heavy minutes. I mean,
think that's the thing, exactly. Bench minutes played is 25 versus 21.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. I mean, if these teams don't understand what's on the line, a ticket into the grand final, you know, that's what it's about, and that's why their starters are out there and they are logging these really heavy minutes. But I think it was a very timely timeout here by Nathan Vogt, just giving his players a bit of a breather. I'm sure Hume are looking forward to that breather as well, and a bit relieved. Spoiler update again, block your ears if you don't want to know the score. McKinnon are up 13 points on Melbourne University, 5 minutes 17 to go. So at the moment, as things stand, it's looking like it's going to be a home game here for the Keysborough Cougars against the McKinnon Cougars. We're going to have a Cougar v Cougar matchup again, unless Keysborough can pull off something incredible here.
Or Melbourne Uni.
Or Melbourne Uni as well, yep. Not counting Melbourne Uni out.
Rod Coleman, Cavion Green with a back cut.
What a beautiful
getting
play.
beat again.
Drawn up out of the timeout, exactly how Matt Foster intended it. What has Nathan Vogt drawn up here? A very late whistle had, I think, both teams a little bit frustrated.
Nice little dunker spot play right there. Couldn't convert. And Frost hits the first.
Another great signing by the Keysborough Cougars. Frost coming over from Chelsea to Keysborough Cougars to play under Nathan Vogt.
As he hits both. Frost and Coleman getting into it off ball there. Great hustle, great energy as Ricardo Time misses a three. Frost fighting for the boards. And it's out of bounds. Referees
They're going to come
conclusive.
together to confer about this one. One referee is calling, it's Keysborough ball. One referee calling Hume ball. What's the decision? Hume ball. I think Coach Nathan Vogt feels pretty hard done by that. The baseline referee made the call that would have gone in Keysborough Cougars' favour, but it's overridden and they come to a conclusion that it's Hume's ball.
What are the chances I'll hit a three out of this? Coleman goes straight on Frost.
Or a three the old-fashioned way. And I think Hume sends it now, 3 minutes to go. They're feeling it. I mean, it's still only a 12-point game, but it feels like Keysborough Cougars have gone on all these runs and they just haven't been able to go on a big enough run. Hume have withstood every punch that the Cougars have thrown at them today. That leaves the door open a little bit, and there's a foul there on the rebound, and
that's going to be shots.
It's 2 shots, yeah, because it doesn't count as an offensive foul. It was on the rebound, and Hume are on 5 team fouls. So Keysborough Cougars are now going to walk the length of the floor, and Benjamin Acoten is going to go to the line for 2. No, he's not. It's going to be Aaron Frost. Benjamin Acoten thought that he was.
42.
I mean, this game isn't over, but this is why you fight for first spot on the ladder, to get a second chance. And regardless, Keysborough Cougars are going to have another chance at going into the grand final, even if they can't pull off this miracle win that we're all hoping for here today. And, some clutch free throws there by Aaron Frost to just give Cougars a little bit of life. 10 points, 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Do Cougars have one last push in them? Can they book their spot in the grand final, or have Hume secured their spot?
Cavion Green steps back from Gerard Newby, puts it up, and a 3-point, almost a dagger. Goes in. Now Ben Acoten with the ball, finding Newby down baseline, back out to Ben.
Might need a few of these.
Misses that one. Williams, offensive board. Somehow misses that one after all of the shots he's put up so far tonight and made. Cougars are going to try again here. Baseline. Acoten drives, puts it up. Misses that one. Coleman with the defensive boards. Time finds Coleman on the run. Cephalopolo in the corner. Back-to-back threes for the Broncos. And a steal. Full court. A very light.
And that might be it. Hume is celebrating like it's it. I mean, I think they feel like they're in the grand final. Cougars look pretty deflated right now. I mean, I give them credit. Cougars have absolutely copped at this game on all angles. Everything's going right for Hume. But, I've never once seen them hang their heads. They've looked like a really resilient bunch out there, just weathering the storm. And it just might be that first quarter has let them down a little bit. They've had an incredible fourth quarter. They've been fighting back, but I think it's just too big a mountain to climb. And like I said, Hume look like they're ready to celebrate, booking their ticket into the grand final. The crowd that have come down to support them are very excited. Keysborough Cougars crowd are disappointed at the moment, but you know what? That's the fantastic thing about this Keysborough Cougars men's team. The supporters that come out every single week and get behind them, and they will continue to do so.
Hume with a full court pressure. Newby finds his way out of it. A little hang time there. Gerard Newby, a 2-point bucket.
Bit of full court pressure here by the Cougars. They get it into harder time now with the ball.
Yeah, playing up on time. Hostage dribble, kicks around to the corner. Elijah for 3. Misses. Coleman with the offensive board. Going to try again, finds time under the ring. Puts it up and gets it in. Gerard Newby finding Ben in the corner. Misses. Gerard Newby can't get the boards. Acoten.
Oh. Oh, no. That's about worst outcome for the Keysborough Cougars. A very minimal contact injury. Benjamin Acoten just falls to the floor and he is grabbing his knee. And we are hoping it is just a cramp or something. And it's not the worst. He's been able to get up and walk himself off the floor, which is really, really positive. Maybe just a little bit of knee-to-knee contact, we're hoping. But his night is over. Hoping that it's not anything too serious. Very encouraging signs that he walked himself off the court, of course. 1 minute 27 left here in this game.
Mackenzie with a very wide arms up and under. A 2-point bucket there. 94 plays 114. Just over a minute to go. Dylan Hare with a deep three. Can't get a drop. Time with the rebound. And now Coman's running down, taking on Frost. Spins. Dylan Hare getting in there. Commits a foul instead. Now the Bronco crowd is up and about. And that's going to be it. Both teams emptying the benches. Minimum 3 here to go.
Ryan Moore checking in for the first time today, along with Bailey Ross, seeing their first minutes for the Cougars. For Broncos, first minutes for Sam O'Toole. I'm going to say Dylan W. My apologies. I don't want to butcher your last name. For Anthony Mariani. Hume's first minutes for those players.
Ryan Moore for 3. And he hits a nothing but net.
Needed some of those a little bit earlier in the game, when Hume were absolutely shooting lights out from 3.
And a wayward pass out of bounds. DW.
32 seconds in this one. 114 to 97.
Moore finding Moore. Can't hit another one. Ross now with the board, finding West to Frost in the post. Taking on Toole. Goes baseline up and under. And that shot is good. Ten on the clock now. DW drives, gets it around and draws the foul. He'll go line for 2 shots.
5.9 left. And Hume with the opportunity to add a couple more to their tally. Score update, 1 minute 35 remaining in the McKinnon-Melbourne Uni game. McKinnon look like they've got that one. They are up 10, so it is all but certain, up 12, all but certain that I think McKinnon and Keysborough Cougars are going to play off for the final spot in the grand final. Next week it will be a home game for the Keysborough Cougars, so we will have the pleasure of bringing that one to you again, which we very much look forward to. Another game where we get to watch our Keysborough Cougars. What a valiant effort today. At the end of the day, Hume walking away with the win. Just played an outstanding game, shooting lights out, and Keysborough Cougars didn't quite have enough to meet them. Scoring leaders, Cavion Green finishing with 33 points. AJ Williams doing everything he could, 29 points. Elijah Sapolopolo, 23 points. Benjamin Okoton, 22 points. And Robert Coman, 21 points. Assists, Zach McKenzie had 9 assists, so finishing 1 short of that 10, which would have given him a triple-double. Gerard Newby with 6, Elijah Sapolopolo with 5, Dylan Hare with 4, and Josh West with 4. Rebounding leaders, Gerard Newby, double-double, 10 points for, 10 rebounds for him. Zach McKenzie also with a double-double, 10. AJ Williams with 8, Ricardo Tan with 7, Cavion Green with 6. 4 steals for AJ Williams, 3 for Dylan Hare, 3 for Coman, 3 for Green. Gerard Newby finishing off with 5 offensive rebounds. Zach McKenzie mirroring that with 5 as well. Noah McKenzie with 3. Dylan Hare and AJ Williams with 2. In the end, Hume outscoring Keysborough every quarter. The last quarter, 28-27. Keysborough shooting it from the field 45%. From the 2, 57. From the 3, 28%. 9 of 32, so not a great three-point shooting night for the Cougars. 20 of 21 from the free throw line. Rebounds, 36 for Hume. 59% from the field. 65% from 2. 50% from 3. 60% from the free throw line and 40 rebounds. So Hume did win the rebounding count by 4. 24 assists for Hume. 21 for the Keysborough Cougars. 10 steals, 1 block for Cougars, 15 turnovers. 10 steals, 2 blocks and 21 turnovers for Hume. They were the better team tonight. And congratulations to them. They are in the grand final. Keysborough Cougars hoping that this isn't the last time they face Hume this season. But first off, they've got to go and play McKinnon now, who have won against Melbourne Uni 90-80. We will bring that to you next week. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night, and we will see you next week.
See you next week.